So in the previous video by Mr. McWhorter, you learned about how to count with digital or with binary numbers and how to convert from binary to decimal, from decimal to binary. So we're going to learn about addition, binary addition. We'll start with 4-digit binary numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a column here, which is going to be decimal, and the corresponding binary, and we're going to add two numbers together. So let's say we have 2 plus 3. Now the binary representation with 4 digits for 2 is going to be 0, 0, 1, 0. Because remember, this column's worth 1, this column's worth 2, this one's worth 4, and this one's worth 8. So we get 1 times 2 is 2, plus 0 times everything else. 3 is going to be 0, 0, 1, 1. So we get 2 plus 1, so that's 3. Okay, so now, of course, we know how to add these two. 2 plus 3 is 5. Now, in a binary standpoint, it's kind of like what he did with counting, but a little bit more complicated. So you take 0 plus 1, which is 1. 1 plus 1, which is 0, carry the 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. And 0 plus 0 is 0. So that is your answer in binary. And remember, the columns are worth different amounts. So what we have is we have 1 times 1, which is 1. 0 times 2, which is 0. 4 times 1, which is 4. And 0 times 8, which is 0. And you can see that adds up to 5. Okay, let's look at another example. You guys are smart, so I'm sure you'll be able to figure this out once I just do a few examples for you. So let's do 5 plus 6, which of course we know is 11. The binary number is going to be 0, 1, 0, 1, because we have 0 times 8 plus 4 times 1 plus 0 times 2 plus 1 times 1. So 4 plus 1 is 5. And then 6 is going to be 0, 1, 1, 0. 4 plus 2 is 6. So those are the the binary representations of those decimal numbers. So 1 plus 0 is 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 0. Almost said 2. 1 plus 1 is 0. Carry 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. So now if we want to go back to decimal, we'll have 8 times 1, which is 8, plus 0 times 4, which is 0, plus 1 times 2, which is 2, plus 1 times 1, which is 1. We add those together and we get 11. And this is what I'm going to ask you to do when I give you an assignment, is to go through this process. Now let's do one that is actually going to make it so we need ultimately 5 digits. We'll start with 2 that are 4-digit binary numbers. Okay, so 11 plus 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. No carry. 1 plus 1 is 2. So that's 23. Okay. From a binary standpoint, you have 11, which is going to be, let's see, it's going to be 1. Why don't you write it down, see if you can figure out what it is based on the way I was doing it. 8, 4, 2, and 1. How do you add those 4 numbers together to get 11? Well, 8 plus 3, 8 plus 2 plus 1, the same thing. So it's going to be that. So that's the binary. 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 1 is 11. And here we have the same kind of thing, except we're going to have 8 plus 4, so it's going to be 1, 1, 0, 0. So that's the binary. We'll find out if we did it wrong later when we try to confirm our answer. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 0. Carry 1. So we get that extra digit now. So now we have a 5-digit binary number. In this case, the 5th digit is worth 16. And so we have the same 8, 4, 2, and 1, but now we have 16. So 1 times 16 is going to be 16. 0 times 8 is 0. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. We add this together. 16 plus 4 is 20, plus 2 is 22, plus 1 is 23. Ta-da! Okay, I'll do one more. I guess the question, let's think about, what if we did subtraction? I don't know if I've ever tried subtraction before, but let's see how that would work. So let's just do 8 minus 5. So 8 would be 1, 0, 0, 0, and 5 would be 0, 1, 0, 1. Now we're going to subtract. And so well, I've never, like I said, I've never done subtraction before, so let's just think about it. Let's put the answer down and see how we would get that to be the case. So the answer is 3, and 3 will be 0, 0, 1. Okay, so if you get, if you take 0 minus 1, you would get 1, but you'd have to borrow 1 from here. So if you borrow 1 from here, what the heck do you have? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna think about this one. Maybe that'll be another exercise. You guys might see it right off the top of your head, but I don't want to waste time on that. So let's just do one more addition. And we're going to do the same kind of thing as we just did here. So we're going to do a decimal. So let's do 15 plus 5. So that's 20. Now 15 in the binary, that's the largest number that we can represent by 4 digits. So it's 1, 1, 1, 1. 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 15. Okay, the next one is 5. So that's going to be 4 plus 1. So that's 5. And then we add them. So 1 plus 1 is 0. Carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 0. Carry 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1. Okay, that's a new situation. So 1 plus 1 is 0. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 1. Carry 1. And 1 plus 1 is, and plus 0 is 0. Carry 1. Okay, so let's do that one again. First, 1 plus 1 is 0. Carry 1. 1 plus 0 is 0. Carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 1. Carry 1. 1 plus 0 is 0. Carry 1. And you get that. Okay. Now to get the answer, we write down these powers of 2. 2 to the 0, 2 to the first, 2 squared, 2 cubed, 2 to the fourth. And then we add, we multiply those by these multipliers. So 1 times 16 is 16, 0 times 8 is 0, 1 times 4 is 4, 0 times 2 is 0, 0 times 1 is 0, and you add those together and you get 20. So you do see it works out. So anyway, I will ask you to do the assignment for homework.